Hello, I'm Jazz, and welcome to the Black Mirror Oracle. Earlier today, as I was scrying in the Black Mirror, I saw a child, and this child kept trying to hug this angry lion that kept trying to swat at the poor child. And then I saw the same child, and it was cowering from a little baby kitten that was just kind of rolling around on the ground. It's pretty powerful. And then I saw a hedge maze, but I was like looking at it from the top, and people were running around in this hedge maze, almost as if like they were rats in a maze, right? And what the energy I got from this message was that your conditioning from your life, from childhood specifically, will cause you to cling to familiarity, even if that familiarity is destroying you because it's so much more comfortable. So the child and the maze. And I think that with the maze, it feels like, well, rats in a maze are programmed. They're being conditioned, right? And we will do a angel card, an angel numbers card, and a channeled tarot message at the end of this. Okay, so we have the Lover and the Beloved coming out first. So the Lover and the Beloved, oh my God, this really works. So when we think of the Lover and the Beloved in mysticism, we're not talking about human lovers. We're talking about you, the lover, and the divine, the Tao, the Ein Sof, as the beloved, the universal consciousness, your wholeness as divinity, okay? That is what the beloved is. But we mistake romantic love often for this. Instead of it, like agape is this divine love. And we often mistake lust or romantic love for this. Now, this agape can manifest through romantic love, but it's the same idea of the child clinging to the lion that's hurting her, but being scared of the kitten. So we can cling on to people who are toxic and not good for us, or situations that are toxic and not good for us, while something gentle and sweet and loving is right there waiting for us in the wings, right? So for your shadow card, we got these people falling. And this reminds me of kind of that hedge maze image of like being out of control. This is the result of the hedge maze, right? This is the result of the conditioning, is that you feel out of control. And this is interesting because you got Yule's night. So Yule is the winter solstice. It's the longest night of the year. And we have an interesting tradition in my family. We stay up all night around a bonfire from sunset to sunrise and celebrate the coming of the time. So this feeling I'm getting is coming out of the darkness of your conditioning to see what love really is. For the first time, you felt all these big feelings. You are such a loving person, but I'm talking about you are getting to the next level. And you don't get it by learning, you get it by removing, right? You get it by removing. You go through the trials and tribulations. You remove the conditioning. You fall and you get up again. You face that dark night of the soul. It's so long. You drop the persona, as Jung would say, the psychologist Carl Jung. The persona is the mask that we wear. And you've been wearing so many masks. And some of them you even believed might have been you. That's the problem with the persona, is that oftentimes we start identifying so much with the persona that we forget about the true self. The self is the center of who you are, the true center, the one that is there once you can uncover all the nonsense that's been dumped on you and the programming and things like that. Rise. Ooh. Rise. You're going to rise above this mask, rise above this dark night of the soul. Instead of falling, they say you're falling into love, right? You fall in love. I think with the beloved, you rise into love. With the beloved, you rise in love. You do not fall in love. The way we perceive human love is almost a kind of a madness, isn't it? It's kind of a madness. It takes hold of a person and it makes them ignore red flags. But when you're in alignment, you won't ignore red flags. You can do hard things. You won't ignore red flags. And you will not settle for a love less than you deserve. And I mean that in friendships, relationships, because you know you have a relationship with the beloved. And how can anything, first of all, how can anything compare to that once you feel it? But you're going to be looking for that in other people. It doesn't mean other people need to change to be perfect for you or anything. But what it means is that you're very light being, you know, associated and feeling the love of the beloved is going to attract like energy. But it's also going to inspire. You know, when you're in this energy of being awake and not being a rat in the maze, and you are no longer programmed to be clinging to the things that hurt you and scared of the things that liberate you. When you're in that energy, you inspire others to wake up. Rumi says we're sleepwalkers. The world's full of sleepwalkers. And when you're in that beloved energy, you wake people up. Wow. We've got a lot of powerful, powerful cards here, but I'm just going to do this. Okay. Now time for your channeled message. You pull your angel card because you know I like to forget to do that. You know, I'm always losing stuff and it'll just be right there, right in front of my face. I don't even know. Okay, let's get started on your channeled message. Beloved, I see here you've been in this mired down, trapped feeling energy. And it has left you feeling like there is no justice. It has left you feeling trapped with this devil energy. And that trappedness has left you in sort of a deeper, like, it's sadness, but it feels kind of bone deep, right? It feels bone deep. But the beloved is calling you from all directions. We have the Hierophant, which is the priest, and we have the High Priestess. So that is a combined duality. That is non-duality coming together to remind you that you are whole, you are balanced, and you, within yourself, you have reached out and you've gotten the help you need, but the inner work is yours to do. And you're going to keep reaching out to get the help you need so that you can keep your life balanced. But as the hermit spends time inwardly, reflecting, working through their stuff, and there's usually a star inside of the lantern because you are that light. So your alone time, your healing inside, gives you the strength that when you go out in that world, you are the star that inspires other people to their highest selves. You become this energy, you become the beloved's messenger in this world. And you are being invited to shine to your full brightness. You don't change people by sacrificing yourself on their altar. You change people by being your own altar, by being the beloved's, being a living altar to the beloved and inspiring other people with your mere presence. Ooh, I can feel it. A few weeks ago, I had that image from the mirror of a person with like a rainbow aura. That's you. That rainbow aura, that's what happens when you go through this very painful energy and you're able to transmute it and feel the beloved holy and transmute out of this devil energy into this empowered energy. And holiness is not stuck in one place. Holiness is whole. Everything, every part. You know, Thich Nhat Hanh said something like, you know, even going to the bathroom is sacred, you know. And hopefully no one will get mad at me over that one. But because everything is sacred, everything is sacred. So, beloved, your eyes are open. You see where you've been clinging to things that have harmed you in the past. And how those familiar things are you only cling to them because they're familiar, not because they're good for you. And you're ready to let go of that and go start petting that cute little kitten and let that lion go do its own thing. You were taught to go cling to the lion, but that lion keeps hurting you. It's time to go pet the kitten. It's time for the gentle life, the sweet life. It's time to stop setting yourself up to thinking that you have to be tested constantly to grow. It's time to stop testing yourself and just take some time to feel deep gratitude. And, you know, I do this meditation where I close my eyes and I just picture this waterfall of infinite love, just like a white light. If you can't feel it, you might not be able to feel it yet in your heart. But just picture this white light as love just pouring over you, and it comes from the unending source. Give it any color you want. If you're feeling weak in your heart area and your heart chakra is green, or if your aura is a certain color, feel free to change that color up. But just remember, it comes from the unending source. It comes from the beloved. Oh, what a powerful message that the beloved is directly speaking with you. Your angel number is 2112. It's up to you. Someone is watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will, that you're moving towards your dreams. 2112. See if that number shows up in your life this week. It's up to you. Are you reaching? Are you rising in love, or are you falling in love? Are you rising or falling in love? Fall in love with yourself. Rise in love to the beloved. All right, beloveds, please comment below how this is moving in your life and what you're planning to do next. How the beloved shows its presence in your life and through you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next week.